I respect everybody till they earn my disrespect. We seem to be still moving forward on the IRS scandal, and it looks like today, actually, they made a connection directly to the White House. So that is proceeding, albeit slowly, but it is. I also hear that they have an important person coming to testify about Benghazi. I just hope it's not somebody that they've already gotten to by threatening them or their family with their lives, because there's no other reason that all of these people haven't shown up in front of Congress yet. There's 30 survivors from Benghazi. Why haven't these people talked? Well, it just came out today that they, the State Department, made them sign a second non-disclosure agreement. Why would they do that? So that they don't talk in front of Congress, of course. Well, obviously somebody's hiding something, right? I think it's pretty cut and dried. I mean, the IRS is, like I said, it's still alive, and now we're finding, keep going, don't give up. We find out that the NSA has just renewed their data mining license by the FISA court. And now, so seemingly what they're doing is they're openly now doing this. Police cars now have scanners on them that scan your license plate, you know, record where you are, at what time, what direction you were heading. What? Why do they need that? Why do they need to follow us and watch us so closely? Really, honestly, this is 1984. They don't need to monitor me. I'm a big boy. I can look after myself. I don't need to be monitored. We have rumors flying around that Bunghole is now going to make it mandatory for everybody to have an HIV test. Wow. Wow. Congress and Senate, it seems, are slowly starting to wake up to the big train wreck that he's calling a bunghole scare. This abysmal piece of legislation, as I said, I have absolutely no intent of complying with either the new health care legislation, bill, law, if that's what you want to call it. I have no intention of following any, matter of fact, any legislation, any executive order, any law that an illegal alien Muslim mutt in my White House has signed into law. It's not legal. He is not legal. Thus, everything he has done is null and void. It's unconstitutional, and I don't have to follow anything that this punk, this puke, this total 100% fraud has done since day one. I don't have to put up with that. Now, I know people run their mouth about, how can you say you respect everybody at the beginning of your videos? Well, I do. I was taught to respect everybody until they earn my disrespect. Bunghole has 110. I give him 110% of my disrespect. Somebody that can arrogantly, narcissistically stand up in front of America and talk to us like he does, and he is fully aware that he's an illegal alien Muslim dog. He is fully aware. He lies to us every time he's in front of that podium. It's insane. I can't stand to look at this piece of shit. I know he's a fraud. I have trouble looking at him. I really do. I am so disgusted. 5 years now, you know, before my feet hit the floor, I think of this. The rising thought, everyone, why are you such an angry young man? Why are you such an angry white dude? Because I've been aware. Because I have been fully aware. And I have watched the deterioration of my government. You know, look at, there's no jobs. Really, there's no jobs. Why? Well, part of the reason is this is old bunghole scare horse shit. Who wants to hire people full-time when it's going to cost them more money? You know what they're going to do? They're going to hire the illegal alien. They don't cost them what an American citizen does to employ. Isn't that disgusting? And now they're going to give these 13, maybe 30 million illegal aliens license to work in this country and take jobs away from you and me, compete for the jobs, the very few jobs that are out there. What is the unemployment rate in this country overall? You know, I'll bet after all the numbers, you know, the people that don't look for work anymore, blah, 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 all the real numbers, I'll bet that there's 18% unemployment in this country. That's a lot. That's a big number for people to not be working. And, you know, look at what O'Bunghole is doing. He's not helping businesses to thrive. He's not helping anything. Everything that this douchebag said about this whole bunghole scare was a lie. You like your doctor, you can keep your doctor. Lie. Your premiums are going to go down. Lie. You're going to get better health care. Lie. There's going to be fewer doctors. A lot fewer doctors. And not only is the number of doctors going to go down, but the number of patients is going to go so high that every doctor's office is going to take days and weeks to get into. You're not going to be able to see the doctor for the flu. You're going to have to wait 3 weeks. You'll be over the flu by then, if you live. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is nobody looking at this? He is now telling the people that are holding Morsi to let him go. And everybody in the Muslim Brotherhood, you know, let those guys go. Because he is a fucking Muslim. And I can't believe that America is not paying attention to this piece of shit. Everything he has done has been pro-Muslim. O'Bunghole scare again. Muslims won't have to partake. Read it, people. Yes, I know how many pages it is. It's absolutely freaking disgusting. It's abysmal. But you know what? Even before that was read and it came out, I knew it. I already knew that this Muslim piece of shit in our White House was going to exempt the Muslims from this garbage. I already knew that. I've been aware. I've been awake. I've been paying attention. Now, if you look back on my videos, the only thing I've been wrong about is my predictions. I predicted that we would have a nuclear attack in Las Vegas or the East Coast to be blamed on North Korea, because I took a few facts into consideration and I came up with the wrong prediction. Big deal. I'm glad. I'm very glad that didn't happen. Yes, people, I'm glad. But I see what is on the horizon. I already know, you have to listen, people, that O'Bunghole is not leaving office. He will not leave office until we arrest him on fraud charges. Impeachment is out of the question. You can't impeach somebody who's not supposed to be there in the first place. You will be impeaching the wrong person. You have to impeach this piece of shit for fraud. He's not who he's telling you he is. He is using fraudulent documents that were fraudulently made. He's a fraud. So we have to arrest him on those charges. Once you prove the fraud, the rest falls into place. Now you know why he thought it was okay to drone strike 3 American citizens overseas. Now you know why he thinks he can bring drones over here to watch our skies. And we've already had 2 crash already? Wow, Colorado considering drone licenses. Yeah, they're going to license you to shoot these sumbitches out of the sky. Go Colorado. We can't let the evening news dictate what they put on there every night. I believe it is up to you and me to get on the phone and call up the editor of the news station and ask him why he's pushing Benghazi aside for Trayvon Martin. Ask him why he's putting the NSA to the side, data mining to the side, Benghazi to the side, Fast and Furious to the side, IRS to the side. I think we should start calling up these television stations and making some goddamn noise. You see, it's the editors that decide what news stories are going to be on our news broadcast that night. You think Shill O'Reilly makes the final decision? He doesn't. He has an editor to answer to. Same with Hannity, same with Greta. They all have an editor, a news editor that runs that newsroom to answer to. That's why they don't run any birther stories on a bunghole. They have been warned to stay away from the birther issue. Well, I encourage every single one of you to look into it for yourself. He is about to be exposed in an Alabama courtroom. If this judge sticks by the Constitution as he has promised to, because I guess this guy's pretty constitutional, this is coming up pretty soon. If this gets exposed in a court of law as evidence, O'Bunghole's future is over. He will be exposed as the complete, utter fraud that he is. Complete and utter fraud. And that is why I think it will come to light to a lot of people of the action this Muslim has taken. He has attacked Christianity in our army. He won't stand on a stage unless they cover over all the Christian symbols. Oh yeah, this is an attack on our religion. He wants a race war. He wants some kind of division, any kind of division, any topic that he can divide people on, he does. Gun control, divided, right? You know, any subject you can bring up, women's reproductive rights, gay marriage, everything. You watch him bounce from one side of the fence to the next. First he's for gay marriage, and he's not for gay marriage, and he's for gay marriage. It's insane. You have no idea who this is in your White House. I've known for the past 5 years. I've had to deal with this. That is why I'm angry. This is why I spend so much time with my grandchildren. They bring me back to happiness. Nothing makes me more happy. Nothing is more infectious than a child's laughter. My grandbabies make me happy. They bring me back from the brink of insanity when I got to deal with this. When I got to see this illegal alien Muslim get up on my television and tell me how divisive we are in this country. You know, Holder ran his mouth. We're cowards in this country when it comes to talking about race issues and having an honest debate. That's funny. Today on TV, old bunghole ran from that very issue. So I guess Holder was calling O'Bunghole a coward. I think they're both cowards myself. I think they're both racist as hell myself. There's been a lot of evidence that Michelle is racist as hell. You gotta find out who's in this White House, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait for this to be exposed. I've been waiting all this time. I've known from the beginning. You don't just have an unknown senator who halfway through his first term gets elected president. Yeah, that's disgusting. White people voted for him because of his skin color. They figured, well, if I vote for him, how can I be racist? You know there wasn't a single black person who didn't vote for this guy. But with all of the rampant, widespread, provable now, it's come out, voter fraud, voter intimidation by the crack pampers, Eric Holder just lets them threaten George Zimmerman's life with a bounty and doesn't say a word to them, but he's going after Zimmerman. Wow. The corruption is just disgusting. Call up your television station. Tell them the stories you want to hear. Tell them you're sick and tired of hearing this rape base. This race baiting. Because that's all it is. It's race baiting. You don't want to hear it anymore. Tell them to bring up Benghazi. Tell them we want to hear about the IRS. It's up to us, ladies and gentlemen. You have to do something. Can't expect it to change on its own. God bless this country. God bless each and every one of you. Good luck, America. I think we're going to need it.